Okay, folks, it's a cracker of a day, but then it's looking a bit overcast. We had a bit of rain early this morning sometime when I was asleep. Anyway, we're going to go and I wasn't expecting to do any demos today. I didn't think that I had enough material available to work with. But basically I had something in me telling me that I had to go and do some more work on these demos. And I have to. My instinct is telling me to. I know a lot of people don't appear to have much of an understanding of instinct, but sometimes, like animals with instinct, we humans can develop an instinct about things, even things that are artificial, like photocopiers. I feel photocopiers are a part of my instinct to work with them and to play with them and to want to have a lot to do with them, even though they're not like, it's not like what an animal might feel, but it seems to be a similar kind of thing. And I've been into photocopiers on and off since I was a 13-year-old, although it had its origins when I was an 8-year-old, and basically, or even younger than that, but basically I got a lot of things I want to do with these equipments, and one of them is to redesign the whole fucking thing from scratch, and that's become more evident over the years. Anyway, enough about that. This is what we're photocopying, folks. I'm trying to use it with one hand. It's one of these things they call a chatterbox, and this is an artistic, art-themed one. I think this came from the Art Gallery of New South Wales, who I really have a despisalment for. You're not going to see the whole lot. It's a bit hard to fiddle with, but this is the that side there. Oh yeah, I'll show you the whole thing just like that. I don't like these colours. The colours in this are shit, but this we'll use, and we're going to do something interesting with it anyway. So we're just going to photocopy this creative person's chatterbox, or it's an actual, I think it's from the Art Gallery of New South Wales or something, something artistic. I didn't realise I had it until this morning, but I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news, and I want to get recognised as an artist, as a photocopier artist. That's the first thing that I'm in my development as a photocopier being, you could call me, a tone ahead, is to achieve as an artist. This will come first, long before I even redesign the whole fucker. This is the beginnings of my walk as an enlightened photocopier being, you could call me, or I call myself, and that's come up looking quite interesting. The colours look a bit better than I thought, but still looks shit house. Okay, but basically I want to redesign the photocopier. But first I've got to become an artist, and I've got to get recognised, and this is where Channel 9 have the power to make or break this walk of mine. And I have to get in touch with my partner Luigi, who I really, really miss, and I need to get in touch with him, and I want to basically, get married to him, and I just need to get recognised as an artist on the 6 o'clock news. I'm not asking for much, just want to get on the air and get my work on air and put my past, that I did some stupid things when I was young, put it past me, because I'm menopaused. I'm post-menopausal, so I feel quite ancient, because I'm no longer young like I was when I could have married him at the age of 19, and I did some stupid things, including denying myself as a photocopier being, which was the crux of the destruction that I've experienced. This looks really quite nice. So basically that's why I'm here, because I didn't follow my instincts, folks. I didn't follow my heart or my instinct, and this is where I've ended up, in this unit away from my partner, Luigi, and I need to get in touch with him. So I need the Channel 9 to put this stuff to go to air on it. And I picked up something off the street today, and I ended up trying to clean it, and I'll just show you, folks. I've got a bit of a cut, and it just made me think of something when I was preparing this piece of piece of material which I'm using in a later demo today. I've been suffering for my art, folks, and that's got to be a sign, because if someone suffers for their art, it means that they're really committed to what they're doing, and that it means something, that it's something meaningful. When you suffer for your art, you're really getting into it, folks. You know, you're really getting into the creative side, but there's also, in some ways, a bit of destruction, and that included, in this case, my finger getting a cut because I was preparing a piece of material, and it was a little bit sharp, and I was so committed to trying to get the mess off it, the grease off it. You'll find out later what it is. But basically it was really greasy and horrible, and I was just trying to clean it and I wasn't thinking, and then I just cut myself on it. And you could say I've been suffering from my art, folks. And that's it, you know, and I really wish Channel 9 would put this stuff to air. I'm not rich. I'm rationing my showers because I haven't got enough money to pay for my power bill after the heating bill has been taken into account, because it's really cold here in Sydney lately, and it gets cold late at night when I'm working on my campaign in the lounge room, and I just put on my hungry little fan heater to keep me warm, and it's going to cost a bomb because the cost of living has gone up, and electricity is one of the most expensive things that we've got in this cost of living rate rise, and we have to fucking find ways of paying for it. So I've decided to have one shower a week and one hair wash a fortnight, which is really not quite a nice thing in a modern day age, but to try and get ahead, that's another aspect of suffering for my art, you could say, is having to make sacrifices like that. And I've been working on this campaign for more than 10 years. So it's been a very, very, very long time in the making. And this stupid fucking piece of shit equipment has got to be changed. And that's where I come into it in the long time into the future. Redesign the photocopier from scratch. And like a work of art, it's going to take time and patience to put it together, to put the design together and eventually assemble the prototype and then bring it to market. And hopefully someday it'll make photocopying a lot less painful, and my sacrifice will not be in vain, folks. And we'll just assemble this piece here of creative bullshit from the Art Gallery of New South Wales. I think there was a pamphlet I had, or a flyer, which talked about a chatterbox, and I think this is it. It just got separated. But basically, yeah, that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.